Video notice to swing states for the 2020 presidential election. Notice of maladministration and demand to recall the people's electors in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona for the 2020 presidential election. We, the people of the 50 American states, Republican in form as seen in United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4, sui juris, of our own right, am serving you with due notice of danger to the people so that you may provide due care. Please take notice that the United States government is prohibited from interfering with the powers and rights reserved to the states or the people. All political power is inherent in the people, and the government's main objective is to protect the people's inalienable rights. Note evidence below. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. That's in the United States Constitution, Amendment 10. All political power is inherent in the people by decree of God. Thus, none can exist except it be derived from them. That's Maxims of Law by Charles Weisman, 51.0. Please take notice that one of the duties of our legislators is to make laws which secure the purity of our elections. Be advised, election laws must not be repugnant to the state or federal constitutions as seen in Arizona Constitution, Article 2, Section 9, Wisconsin Constitution, Article 14, Section 13, Michigan Constitution, Article 3, Section 7, and Georgia Constitution, Article 3, Section 6, Paragraph 1. The people have assembled and applied our right to redress our grievances of maladministration induced on the people. The unrebutted notices and unrebutted affidavits sworn under penalty of perjury are evidence to the fact of malfeasance. The newly released film titled 2,000 Mules has provided the people with additional evidence toward authentic acts to which are in violation of our state laws, state constitutions, United States Constitution, and fundamental principles of law. Note evidence below. A repugnant act cannot be brought into being. An unconstitutional act is not law. It confers no rights. It imposes no duties. It affords no protection. It creates no office. It is, in legal contemplation, as inoperative as though it had never been passed. Those are Maxims of Law by Charles Weisman. Please take notice that the certification of electors as it relates to the presidential election in 2020 is a delegated plenary power privileged to state legislators by the United States Constitution. The people wish, order, and demand Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona state legislators reclaim the people's electors for the presidential election in 2020. Take notice to the second interim investigative report on the apparatus and procedures of the Wisconsin election system generated by the Office of Special Counsel in the state of Wisconsin. Our forefathers created the framework to which our public servants should operate within, and maladministration or the likelihood of maladministration is a direct violation to our nation's founding form. Note evidence below. When the form is not observed, it is inferred that the act is annulled. Where form is not observed, a nullity of the act is inferred or follows. Those are Maxims of Law by Charles Weisman. Each state shall appoint, in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct, a number of electors equal to the whole number of senators and representatives to which the state may be entitled in the Congress. That's from the United States Constitution, Article 2, Section 1. Certification of electors in a state is a quintessentially political act, delegated by the United States Constitution to state legislatures, which may voluntarily adopt revocable and defeasible rules to guide the process. The U.S. Constitution and the gap-filling common law against which backdrop the constitutions were adopted provided the ultimate guidance. And under those documents, it is clear that the legislature could lawfully take steps to decertify electors in any presidential election. Office of the Special Counsel, Second Interim Investigative Report on the Apparatus and Procedures of the Wisconsin Election Systems, delivered to the Wisconsin State Assembly on March 1, 2022, Appendix 2, Decertification and the Electoral Count Act. The direct constitutional delegation to state legislatures here operates as a plenary power. That's from McPherson versus Blacker 146 U.S. 1, 35 in 1892. The state, of course, after granting the franchise in the special context of Article 2, can take back the power to appoint electors. That was from Bush versus Gore 531 U.S. 98, 104, 2000. Please take notice, ignorance of the law does not excuse public servants from obeying the law. Your failure to uphold the law is a crime, although ignorance constitutes a crime itself. Moreover, a crime vitiates all things that spring from it. No legislative act, statute, or judgment can validate an action done criminally or in violation of our constitutions or fundamental principles of law. The electors in our states have been illegitimately certified, and as consequence, the people demand the presidential election for 2020 be declared a nullity. Note evidence below. Things invalid from the beginning cannot be made valid by subsequent act. Ignorance of fact excuses or is ground of relief. Acts done and contracts made under mistake or ignorance of a material fact are voidable and relievable in law and equity. The government is to be subject to the law, for the law makes the government. These are Maxims of Law by Charles Weisman. A court can only declare what the law is, whether consistent with the law of God and the fundamental or constitutional law of society. That which is null produces no effect. A thing void ab initio is one that never went into effect. These are Maxims of Law by Charles Weisman. Please take final notice. We, the people of America, hereby demand Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona legislatures to recall the people's electors and declare the 2020 presidential election nullified. If the legislatures of the above-mentioned states believe they have constitutional authority to deprive the people of their rights, issue a sworn affidavit under penalty of perjury showing where your state has constitutional authority to deprive the people of their rights. Make your affidavit public on the local registry. We the people have spoken and issued our demands. This video notice is sent to you in peace and with the love of Christ, so that you may provide due care to those who have all political power, the people. Final instructions. Please leave a comment below this video calling for the electors to be recalled. Forward this video to others and the following legislatures in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, Arizona. Send to the Governor, Attorney General, Speaker of the House, Senate pro tempore, or Lieutenant Governor and Secretary of State. In the description box below, there is a link to fill out a notice, which will be emailed to the above referenced people for the 5 swing states. Also in the description box are instructions for mailing the notice. Putting your demands in writing is powerful. The only way we take this nation back is if we all get involved and take action. Thank you for listening. Please forward to others and leave a comment stating that you want the electors to be recalled. Thank you.